I don't know what's going on there. But,
I was gonna say, I think
that's
it's
a game.
interesting the youngins when they get a chance to play D2 officials because I really haven't played that many D2 officials. If you're only like 18, 19 years old, you probably weren't playing officials when Dust 2 was removed because it's been a couple of years now. So it's introduced back to obviously it's everyone grew up on the streets of Dust 2. It is another set of shiny streets that everyone grew up on. It's Inferno.
Free dualies.
Yeah, more the merrier. It's not too bad because, Jocko still has the smoke flashes. Means you just don't have a kit, but you have a lot of pistols, and this is a nice little bait setup, although they seem aware of potentially Gravity being close. They're fast around the corner, and Decimator Gravity can't quite convert onto the second. And, Monisco catches Ecstasies. So that will be way into A.
Awesome trades, because it felt like 3D Max put the pincer on. Gap in this Moto smoke, though, is difficult for Jocko to potentially punish Sinners. And Lucky has got to be cleared. And he has been. Oscar, a boiler. It's a huge swing of momentum for Sinners in this round because it really felt like 3D Max had all the advantages. Oscar steps in. He finds both of those kills in the afterplant. And it's Sinners that take the pistol pretty decisively.
Yeah, Oscar's just an Inferno player. That's the story we're learning. He's an old school kind of guy, None of his newfangled ancient nonsense. It's Inferno time, baby. UMP from Shock. What do you reckon?
It's just players trying to be Vogue. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the UMP is trying to come into fashion a little bit. I've seen it so much over the past few weeks, and it's like, oh, you've got an MP9? That's cool. I've got a UMP. And it's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I mean, you've just kind of handicapped yourself.
Make the Bison great again. When I start seeing players bring out Bisons, that'd be pretty based, but...
Well, I'm an MP5 believer myself.
I like the animation on the MP5. It's like a...
You slap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Very satisfying.
Damn, that is a crazy lineup.
Yeah, he was just hanging out, wasn't he?
Oh, that's just for long.
That feels like one that's from before the change to the roof.
Yes, absolutely is.
It's just like, well, it still works, so guess we'll commit to it.
Speaking of committing to things, it's 3D Max with the stack on B. And Sinner's about to run out the red carpet and discover that, hey, A's completely free. Lovely stuff. Being careful, of course. Need to make sure these smokes are definitely landing properly. That one's dribbled a bit forward. If there were players in library, they could potentially protrude through it. Also in the pistol, this is the reason why I mention it, is the Moto smoke slightly missed. So they got to be careful looking forward here, rather than in the present situation. But that is something to definitely keep your eye on as this first half develops.
Take it easy. Oh. Do you need to face with the AK?
No.
Did you need to?
I guess you're baiting them into B-stick, so technically yes.
I mean, I guess these kills are nice and you'll pick up the AK. But... yeah.
It's fine.
It's
I
fine.
think you trade that out. I lose AK, you get 3 Mac 10 kills and my AK off the floor.
I think it was 2 Mac 10 kills, so 1200 is 1,000.
You got 3, didn't he?
Did he have? Did he? Oh, maybe.
Hang on. I'm VAR in.
I thought he only got 2, but maybe he got 3. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. No, the VAR is well behind. You'll know in like a couple of rounds.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, don't worry.
Whatever, it's probably worth it. You don't have the Mac 10 now. And no one wants the Mac 10.
No way Mariska wins that fight on Jocko.
That was some really nice edging. We can't admire some quality edging around the flames.
It turns out Lucky's the edgelord. because he was able to get that kill and trade back. Bomb's still right down at the bottom by spawn, and yet again it's Sinners 3 rounds in a row trying to take this long control. Shocker's given over a little bit of an audio cue, but Macca's got no U2 out here by Arch, so it has to just be his M4 and maybe the combo 1-2 punch with Ecstasies to try and lock Sinners out.
Yeah, it's a nice setup, and it's their only hope because they have no one else defending A. Macca's gonna move forward. Oh, Ecstasy's gone. A swing with the M4. It's a bit bold, and it falls. Block smoke from Oscar. Not going to really matter too much because no one is on A. You really felt like that setup could have got a little bit more. You find a double there, and you've got a round brewing, but instead, you're looking to save.
Yeah, it was a huge shot out of B-Stick. He's the one that just deletes Ecstasies out long. And for Sinners, they go 3 rounds in a row where they go towards A, 2 rounds back-to-back where they just go for these wrap smokes because 3D Max didn't see it in the previous. And now you've got a fantastic start to life on the T side of Inferno. You lose the knife, and yet you are living good on this T side. Lucky saves a Galil. Gravity holds onto his gun. I think that's a talking point as well. Gravity coming into this roster pretty recently. Obviously an old elk from LDLC, played under that banner for quite a while, played with the likes of Amanek, so he's got some experience. Has now joined this other team, the best in France. I think it's a really good step for him. Can confirm that Beastic did get 3 Mac 10 kills.
Okay, alright. Fair enough. Still, they had to invest in another Mac 10 into the following round, so either way... Whatever, it doesn't matter. they want the follow-up round.
It doesn't matter.
Literally doesn't matter. This is just such a pointless conversation. Looking like Banana, gonna be contended. Pushing forward, and Jocko in the open wins out the duel. It's not the cleanest, but he gets the job done. B-Stick is low, and they want to keep fighting the HEs. Lucky to be standing. There's a third player here. And Lucky's found another kill. They're just trying to force these fights. And in both directions, kills are coming back and forth. 3D Max is still standing with the victory.
Look at Gravity, though. He's pushed second mid. This is huge. So potentially, Sinners are just going to disengage, and you're going to go straight into Gravity. Shock shouldn't be expecting this. Shouldn't be ready for it, and he isn't. That's the bomb dropped, and that's 3D Max coming away with a huge round.
Yeah, what a way to get it started. Just brawling in B. Continuing to push the issue. Sinners thought they were going to overwhelm and take that space, knowing that a player was low, and they just kept getting baited into more and more players. A tough one. Mikey to pull back. You can see a swing can be set into motion if needed. It actually would have been a bit late, but it doesn't matter. Gravity wins anyway. That push in the second mid is everything. And 3D Max get on the board.
Yeah, that was chaotic, but they're able to make it work. I'm not sure how Lucky stays alive for so long. And he's still just finding kills off the back of it. MP9 boost up was a nice feature as well, because Sinners were just trying to set up to pop and go around the corner and deal with the low HP bars. So the element of surprise is what creates the opportunity for 3D Max. They answer back immediately. Oscar's on the AWP, but that means that Shock's on the Deagle.
Trade-offs. Oscar wants the fight. We give it to him for a moment, but only the slight jiggle, so not given enough to find the kill. Oh, a nice fall in the smoke at the time that they swing. He finds Lucky, and the spam from Morisco is good onto Macca. 2 fall in Banana. Does cost a bit of health. 2-player advantage. Sinners sit pretty.
The thing is, you don't expect this push from Jocko. You might expect the third player at Banana, but you don't expect him to be so aggressive. The good news is for Sinners is that Morisco's not forcing the issue. He's not taking that space. Sinners are assuming that 3D Max would have rotated, but because Jocko's got this deep info in Banana, it means that 2 players can remain. Exorcise round the corner, gets dealt with by the Deagle. That's a massive shot, and now Gravity's trying to hold, but he can only go 1 for 1, and Jocko's Banana space is nullified.
Yeah, wow. I cannot believe the Deagle just deletes him like that. What a shot from Shark. Doesn't matter that he's downgraded. Disgusting. Sinners continue this T-side madness. And that's really crippling for 3D Max, who, after not getting any rounds in the first 3, managed to claw 1 back, but are immediately sent packing. And it was really cool the way they fought Banana as well. Like, the blow on the smoke and then just the spam through. Oscar gets information of 2 players getting aggressive, kills 1. But that info is enough for the spray to continue through the smoke to get the second.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just the timing on it was perfect. As soon as the flashbang went off, that is when that smoke got blown open. And it's good to see Morisco continuing his form. It's nice to see that from Ancient, because he was the player that was really stepping up against Rush B. He was the guy that got the ace to make it level at the half as well. So for him to be continuing on this performance feels very good, and it's nice to see Oscar having a lot more impact such early on, especially with the T-side AWP. It's something that's quite difficult to try and manage at the best of times. Once again, 3D Max start with a 3rd player at Banana. They're really interested in just contesting and fighting for this space. Another blow on this smoke. Morisco walking through. Did he just dink Jocko? Did he last bullet dink him through the top of the wall?
Yeah, that's crazy. They're jumping back. They're fighting forward. He finds the kill. The HE finishes off Jocko. This 3-player B lane consistently brought out from 3D Max. I was going to say hasn't worked out, but Oscar gifts a kill to Lucky. And now it wouldn't be a bad call just to stack a site. And I think that's going to be exactly the play.
Issue is that Sinners are now interested in Banana. Think about all the conditioning that they've put over towards A. Pistol round, 2nd round, 3rd round, even the round they just won. All has been an A finish. And 3D Max have got no information out towards brackets, out towards apartments. So Gravity now starts to walk middle, but it's going to be too late. Sinners have dropped all their utils. Sure, they'll need to clear out every single nook and cranny. But with Lucky spamming, now you probably know, hey, no one's home.
Fast flank though, at Banana. Being very loud towards Coffins just to draw attention this direction. As the push comes upwards, but Mikey finds the timing onto Gravity as he tries to go up. Sees has an AWP. He's just running forward. Oh, there was almost a chance, and that would have given Lucky a way in, but now he just needs to look for a way out. I know it's a great mid-round call from B-Stick in that situation because, like I said, it seems like the right call to stack a bomb site, and you feel like A is the one to do. I think it's the logical response, and it's the one that I think on paper most people would do is you've killed this player peeking B, you've got the smoke down deep, go back to A, sit up there, that's where they're probably going to go. But all Sinners need to do is wait for the smoke to fade and they can just walk into B. So good read on what to expect 3D Max to do in that situation.
I think also just the fact that 3D Max, they've never pushed like through Banana in towards top mid. They've actually never progressed past that point until it comes in with sort of like exit kills in that 2nd round. So where you've got the kill from Lucky and then he doesn't move, you give it like sort of 10-15 seconds, there's no re-aggressment, there is nothing really for him poking and prodding. You don't see anyone that's pushed 2nd mid. You know, the 3D Max don't really have too much information, and I think you called it perfectly, where it is a 3-on-3 and you have to really stack a site, because that's just the way Inferno plays. Make the right call. At least Lucky gets to hold on to his M4, but that is it. You get a mishmash of weaponry coming into round 7, but Sinners can continue this streak here. And if they rebound against 3D Max, that is a really big scalp to take in a best of 1. That gives you a lot of confidence moving forward here.
Absolutely. One of the strongest teams. All right, we've got the Mag 7 in play. A staple of Inferno when it comes to these funky buys. Maybe a chance. Shot is on the other side. Ooh, gets a taste of it. A little pellet. Gravity uses that distraction. Find himself a kill. And information as well on this long wrap. So now the M4 steps in from Lucky. And they've locked them out for a moment. That's the bomb. Morisco is solo with the bomb. He wants to flank through B. He's got players chasing him from behind. Is he ready for them? Oh, he manages to adjust. Morisco is in a dangerous position. And still standing. Still fragging. He needs his team to come support him.
This now gets really, really interesting. Because he's just locked off. He has to hold for the player that's going to push him B. That's the bomb dropped.
Where has his team been this entire time?
Lurking through A.
Holding shift. They walk up A. Now they do have the advantage in that XC just has the MP9. Shocker has armor behind his rifle. That's a good peek. And it comes to a 1v1. 15 seconds. Is there even time? Oh my god, he almost kills himself. And that's going to be the round. That's going to be the round. Unless he pre-fires this corner and gets the kill. But no, Ecstasy will close. Sinners shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, and blow themselves up in the process. Fair play from Morisco. But why he has the bomb is beyond me. Because if he's solo and he's made that play, that is huge. Because suddenly Sinners can go about their mid-round and they can just go out on the A site, put the bomb down, put the pressure back on 3D Max. Instead, Morisco actually really undoes everything by falling there with that bomb. That is a wild round of CS, and one in which Sinners will not be happy in the way that it ended.
I cannot believe that. I think if he didn't HE himself as well, he probably would have at least been able to give that round a bit more of a look in. Like, he would have gone to fight Ecstasies. It might not have been a different outcome, but at least it would have given him something to work with. At 1 HP, he wasn't feeling it. I can't believe that the rest of the team took so long to save Morisco, to get to him.
Yeah, I am a little bit unsure about what the go is there for Sinners.
He's fighting for his life out there, and the rest of the other two players are just sort of shift walking through like second mid.
The thing is, he's going to be so caught up in that moment as well, where he's not actually looking at the mini-map, and then he dies, and then he'll see his team just like in apps. He's probably thinking, what? Why? Regardless, Sinners have obviously still got that investment because they've won so many rounds in a row. The money would still be poor for 3D Max if they can't get consecutive. That is something they've been struggling to achieve so far in this first half, but this is much faster down Banana. Again, 3 players lean here, but Jocko has got all the control incredibly early. He just backs off.
Yeah, Sinners playing a bit more tame. Again, a lack of util for them as well. This is a swing round. As you mentioned, the economy. Front for 3D Max, but for Sinners the same. Okay, Monkey's just walked into short. So he's reading that 3D Max either have a heavy B lane or a very passive A lane. And with this position, he can just kind of pause here and Sinners can focus, see if they want to retake Banana, and then they've got so many options of what they can do. Uh-oh. Jocko on the barbecue, but, oh, everyone's dead. And now you just go straight into B. Mikey's lurk finds 2.
Yeah, Mikey taking that space has just completely set Sinners up. That is exceptional work from him, and the fact he even gets 2 kills off the back of it. Jocko is just burning alive, and he just looks at the feet and just kind of accepts his fate because he can't really move back out of that position. He has to just stand and fight and hopes that he gets one and then his teammates are just able to trade, but it doesn't happen. They just can't get consecutive rounds in a row here for ED Max. This buy is going to suck, and I don't even know. The thing is, you can't not invest because you've just lost. Like, it feels like you should be continuing to put on this pressure to Sinners because you know their money's bad themselves. You know they haven't got much in reserve.
Yeah, but such a collapse. Only keeping one player alive.
You can go about this two ways, right? Because Maka can buy, or Maka can buy, Jocko can buy, Gravity can drop a FAMAS. Like that's the other way. But I agree. I don't think it's a good move to send it all in. What's he lost?
I think it's a grenade, maybe. But you just press E. Just press E from the buy menu. You can pick up anything.
I think he got told. Big nade on Morisco. Mac has bought an AWP. They did invest right at the very end, and Gravity with his saved AK and Maka between them have put this in a 5-on-3.
Okay, yeah, it's an interesting buy. They bring the AWP out without anything behind it, and the others all keep enough to buy into the next round. So it's not actually a bad way to approach it. Especially on a map like Inferno, where there's the chance that you can even save the AWP if the buy doesn't work out. But B is weak. B is weak. They've identified this in the past. However, that AWP does arrive. So you have the two big weapons on A. And out the apartments, Gravity has the perfect angle to deal with Mikey. Exorcises, Mag 7, not required. Might be in a moment though. Is they going to go for a second attempt out? Smoke to block off the AWP. So again, it's Gravity that's probably going to have to do most of the work.
Oh
the
my
molly.
gosh.
Oh, it really does a lot. The Exorcise with the Mag 7 gets one and almost two. Gravity's there to close it. And that's enough. The Hero AWP comes in and the AK saved over. And they lock it out.
Yeah, much better from 3D Max. I don't think Sinners were definitely anticipating an AWP to be brought forward into that. So a really good opportunity for Maka just to step in and have that element of surprise. We're going back and forth, and that's going to only favour the T side moving forward because there's just way more ways to make money. However, in this round 10, they don't have everything at their disposal. They're the ones that have finally been battered and bruised enough to see some pistols now enter the fold, to have the weaponry not be at the very best. But for them, the Sinners, they're just going to take advantage of this. They might just pop through on towards brackets. Huge nade exposes Mikey.
Nice shot from Maka, and he's going to get a few more opportunities to jump over. Doesn't fall for the bait, but misses the next shot running through, but he has the support. Support in spades. However, they find Gravity, but it doesn't matter. Maka's having a good round, looking for his third. No, shock. Crouches around the corner. He's found a double. A 1 versus 2 for him. Pops the AK, spotted around the smoke, and no, can't quite hit that shot on the Jocko. If the smoke was a little fatter, he might have been able to find a space. 3D Max. The back of the AWP, and the back of the fast rotations. Hold strong.
Much better with that trade space in there for 3D Max. You had so many different layers there, and Sinners just walk into the trap. Maka being dynamic on the rotate, exactly what you want from your AWP. And it's Sinners that test long again. It's Sinners that get the short end of the stick. Finally, economy dealt with. So 6-6 looking really possible now. Morisco will trade onto Gravity. Maka could be isolated, but Exorcise is here. No way Shock is able to even find one. Yeah, not happening. Cleaned up in the end. 3D Max. They will only lose one, which is completely fine.
Yeah, honestly, a really good recovery on the CT side. Would still love to go 6-6. I know they pick CT side, but in my mind, this map is definitely feeling more T leaning. You know,
Yeah,
the economy situation feels compounded with Inferno.
Also, the incendiary spread's now changing for the CT side. It means Banana's a lot more contestable. Or you could just hold W, like Morisco. See you later, Jocko. He's found the opening kill. Oscar, not forced into a fight, but he's got space. Morisco finds another kill. That confirms that 3 players are over at B. Ecstasies won't deal with Shock. And suddenly, this is turned completely on its head. You've got Oscar in spawn. Shock is killing everyone on A. It doesn't matter where you go if you're Sinners. You've won the round. It's going to be 7-5.
Yep. Goodbye, Lucky. Walks through the smoke, and it's straight to Oscar's rifle Sinners, with 1 to close and a 2-round advantage as we go to halftime.
Child of the nation, go seek redemption, time for salvation. Today is meant to be a day of victory, time for history. Reverse the tendency, fight the entropy, channel your rivalry. You're praying for fortune to come, you're hearing the sound of the drums. It's too late to backtrack, go pack your bag now. Keep your feet on the road and stand up. You've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out, out. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out. Give all you got and show them how to make it. Save your team, be a hero. Take home the cup, be a star. They waiting for you, take aim, shoot your arrow. It's your time to shine, show them who you are. Stronger, gotta go faster, gotta get better, gotta work harder. It's fight or flight now, get up now. Go with the move, go for the goal, lead up the stadium, you know how it's done. Stand up, go what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give all you got and show them how to make a miracle. Stand up, go what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give all you got and show them how to make a miracle. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out. Give all you got and show them how to make a miracle. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give
making magic when they need it most.
7-5 here for Sinners on their T side, even after losing the knife round. It felt like they were in control. 3D Max have done themselves well to give themselves a bit of a lifeline here. Now starting on this second half, Xyz with a lot of utility. A fast play up second mid. Maka already trying to deal a killing blow on towards Shock, but it's not happening right now.
Oscar's tucked into the corner. They fake this out. And walk back. Oh, Oscar gets curious, and curiosity, what it says about cats. Don't know what it says about Oscar, but...
It's not a cat, it's a car. Sorry. Sinners push Banana. Silence is deafening all over the map. And on the broadcast.
Not for the first time. Jumping around the corner. Mikey able to adjust on the flying player. He gets a second. Runs out of bullets. So he is eventually dealt with, but he's over-delivered with the double. You saw first a fake to one bomb site. What about second fake?
This is a classic. This is go A, go B, go A. Thing is, they've not rotated.
Yeah. B6 keeping them in play. Flashbang? It's just an empty one. There's no peek behind it. Shock's been baited. 20 seconds. Time's a ticking. He's still present. Not cleared. He can drop the bomb. It can still get scary. B6 doubled up. B6 doubled up, and Shock with the finishing blow will get the pistol for Sinners.
What a round. I really like the idea of that empty flash play. And then B-Stick, if you notice his positioning, he puts himself right in the open. I'm shooting at Apps. Hey guys, look at me. Don't look at Shock. Please don't look at Shock on the site. And he still headshots two of them anyway. Confirms the round for Sinners. Both pistols going in their favour. What a chaotic round for 3D Max to try and pull out. They went everywhere. And they ended up nowhere.
Yes, indeedy. This is a buy. FAMAS 2 MP9s and an auto shotgun. What do you rate it?
I like the XM.
This is not a future-proof buy, is how I would
No,
describe it.
it's not. It's a short-term little bit of dopamine. And then the long-term of, oh my god, we've now got to play against AKs into MP9s and XMs.
At the end of the day, would you rather live fast, die young, or grow old?
You tell me what's it
I guess you'd rather grow old. I don't know. Okay. Bad girls do it well. Baiting up for this MP9 close. And it's the one weapon you probably don't want to be getting kills that gets the first kill.
Yeah, you
Where's
don't
Oscar?
want Mikey or Shock to get a kill.
Yeah,
really.
we've got these MP9s. They can finally get involved. There we go. 3 to the MP9s. And Marisco, you might be looking for an... Nope. Maybe not. Beastic. He's going to get it. So 4 kills to the MP9s. And you lose one. So you'll end up with another rifle into the next.
It's really good to see everyone from Sinners performing well as well. I know I've mentioned his name a few times, but I am very impressed with Marisco. Very glad to see that he is popping off and just keeping things in check for Sinners. But it hasn't really been the pistols or the conversions that have really been the problem for them. It's been the gun rounds. That's where 3D Max were doing their best work in that first half. And they're hoping that history repeats itself here on the second. A reminder that Sinners have never beaten 3D Max on a map on Inferno.
They're looking poised to do it right here, right now. With a 4-round lead. Look at this stack. I guess they got this crazy buy, so why not go for something a bit out of the ordinary? 4 players lie in wait. Risco with a cheeky angle that certainly won't get mollied. Oh, he swings off the back of the flash pop, gets one. He is done afterwards, but B6 steps in. Mac is still here with the bomb. That's crazy that he's sticking around.
Oh, B6 fake that he's run back.
Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. They get past B-Stick, and they'll feel that they can just charge into the site. And you might deal with one of these players. There's absolutely no way. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There's a 4-player stack on B. Only 2 of them are even needed.
That's wild. And the best bit is you've not seen that stack. So if they really wanted to, they could pull it out again. What an awesome round from B-Stick. fakes the jump back. You can see that they're pulling all their utility. He sees the nade go over the top. He hears the pin being pulled at the flash, and that's when he swings. Completely catches 3D Max off guard. What a round from the IGL.
Sick stuff from V-Stick. Wow. What a cool setup in a round where you've got such limited weaponry. Well, you've got some handover weaponry that isn't the best, but hey, he makes that MP9 look good. Not that it takes much to make the MP9 look good. It's a little too good, but V-Stick shows us why. Very powerful in those close range positions. Double digits for Sinners. 3D Max with a 5-round deficit, and they can't buy into this. They have this saved rifle, which obviously Ecstasy is going to have no residual cash because of that. And the rest just get some upgraded pistols.
Another fun fact for you is, we were speaking about Sinners when they last played 3D Max. They won that best of 3 against them in Challenger League. That was with IT, and that was with Neofrag. So it's 2 different players stepping in for Sinners, and they're both stepping up. Ecstasy's will find Shock, but he's on low HP. Mikey is delivering in massive effect. Bomb could be put down here. That would be a really good result here for 3D Max, but now it's feeling a little bit more unlikely. And it's not even possible. Oscar decapitates Jocko. Sinners are in 2 rounds away from taking Inferno.
Yeah, you're right. It's everyone that's really contributing. It just feels like this is much more comfortable for the entire team versus Ancient, where it only felt like a couple of players were really online during it. Here it just feels like everyone's having those moments. Oscar in particular, who has been having a really nice game.
That's the formula for Sinners, right? Put Oscar on Inferno, and you're good.
Yeah. Max get another chance with the rifles. So just figure, yeah, we had some success with 2 players on B. We can just set 2 players up here. Oscar gets boosted over the mid smoke, which is pretty nifty, but no one's going to be giving him anything, and they're going to have to disassemble this in a moment. The fade comes. B-Stick. Oop. Flames. Still got an extra smoke he can drop. So he can lock out this side of the map for a little while longer.
This is a positional change as well, if memory serves, for Sinners. Because I know Mikey was playing over towards Banana with B-Stick previously, and Amariska's come over. I'm going to say previously, I mean like previous officials.
Oh, his HP's going to be good. Oh, double stack.
Massive.
That's sick. What a cool way to deal with a common position, because that's a really powerful spot on this new Inferno.
Good follow-up as well, though. Oh, and the double nade again!
Wow.
Doesn't do the same effect as the ones put down by 3D Max, but it leaves Gravity with a few broken bones.
That one was going to be a little more hefty. Spot shock. This apartment's position can be everything. Ecstasy's walked out, but he doesn't! And the aggression! They get 1 apiece from the bottom, from the top. Shock with 2! Oh, it's a shock to the system. Ecstasy is left in a 1v2. Smoke forward just to pick up the bomb. Spam doesn't connect, but only for a moment. Marisco will find the kill. And Sinners get themselves to map point.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that Shock has found 2 kills there. Because he was being spammed by the player on apps. The only one that did any damage to him, I think, was the apps player. That's crazy. They knew exactly where he was. They could have pre-fired him. And yet Shock finds a double kill. Nothing is going right here for 3D Max. They started the day 2-0, but they could get their first L on the board at Pro League close qualifiers. Sinners are owning on Inferno, and the nades. There's so much util damage just being put down into Banana. And with the weaponry, sure, it is on the Mac 10 players, but this one already feels really in favour of Sinners to take.
I feel like HE's clear in centers at the moment. Flash forward. Boosted up on the barrels, but gonna have to disassemble. You have 2 Mac 10s at half HP. You need to send them to burst somewhere. Hope you can trade. Post player. B6 gonna come to support Morisco. Sitting on the other side of half wall. Oh no, he's right in front of them. Is he? Yeah, he's walked through. Almost gets two. But it is the low HP players. So, doesn't quite work out for him how he'd maybe hoped, but the rotations, there's a lot of them. Beastic in the back of the side gets one. As he tries to climb over the top of oranges, the flashbangs are good to set up Beastic for another. And they're getting run down. They're getting run out. Off the server, one by one, as Ecstasy's again left on his lonesome. And this lurk even cops a smoke. Kind of forced to walk through it. Oh, it's actually a gap on this left side, but I think that's been maybe spotted. Oscar seems aware, jump through, straight into Oscar's scope. Sinners, dominance on Inferno.
Yeah, that's the most dominant game I think we've seen all
Yeah.
along from any of the streams in any of the BO1s. Sinners 13-5 3D max, and to be honest, that goes completely against the script for how we were setting this one up, but full credit to Sinners because they played a fantastic